What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and we end the Taco Tuesday Trifecta with Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, we have Anubis as our normal mode god, which means that at level 40, you can actually take these fights on. And of course, Anubis is going to be level 40 as you are level 40, but he also grows with you. So if you have all the DLCs and you get to level 55, which is the highest level, he will also be level 55, okay? And everything in between. Like if you hit level 42, so is he, so is his minions. Speaking of which, at around 75, 50, and 25% of his health, he will disperse these minions. And what you want to do is make sure you get them all because they are tethered to his health. You're supposed to be aiming with your bow and arrow to that bubble that's on his chest. It will not repop if you do not take out all the minions. So if you don't see it out and you think you got all the minions, double check. Make sure you got them all. As you're running around, collect those bags. It gives you extra arrows. And do not get too close to Anubis. That red circle will actually harm you. And if you go outside that yellow circle, well, then you're going to reset the entire fight. So what you want to do is avoid all of his attacks. His attacks will include a wall of shadow and flame. As you can see, I'm stuck in it right now. And he launches out all these on fire kind of hyenas that will come and just do damage to you. The other thing that he will do, he will have his minions come out. He will put a bone cage around them. The reason for that is so that as you defeat the minions, you notice that they turn into little circles of shadow and flame. They do not go away. You will take damage. And if you're caught in a bone cage with them and you don't have a way out, you will actually get a lot of damage to yourself. So what you want to do is just make sure you knock those bones out of the way once you get in there. So just keep circling around, keep attacking him. Eventually at around 10% of his health, he will give up the fight. And upon doing that, you will get 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and then you will get a tier 1 god item. Because I have all the items, I get another 1,000 XP. If you are participating in the Ubisoft challenges, Ubisoft Connect, when you defeat one of the gods, if we collectively defeat 10,000 gods, you will be able to collect a tier 3 god item if you are participating and if you kill at least one god. Next up, we have Sehkmet. She is our hard mode god, which means that she and her minions are 3 levels higher than your highest level. So if you're level 45, you just happen to have the DLCs, she's going to be level 48. I'm level 55, so she and her minions are level 58, which is going to be a problem. So the same rules apply as far as like what you're doing with this fight. Don't get too close, don't get too far, etc., etc. And what you want to do is avoid her attacks. Her attacks will include the fireball or fire beam that comes from her head. It'll split off into 2 in later rounds during this fight. She also has a circle of fire that will just go, it'll fill up. And then she throws these 2 fireballs at you. So be careful for those as well. As far as gear goes, what you're wearing cosmetically doesn't matter. That's just cosmetics. Shield really doesn't matter either. I haven't really had much use for the shield. But as far as melee and ranged weaponry, I have gear that's health on hit, health on crit, and I do believe that those are god items. You need to actually defeat the gods in order to get those. If you don't have anything like that, use anything that's damage over time. Health or hit, or poison or bleeding on hit or crit, those will count as DOT items and they will do a lot of damage little by little. So for defeating her, you'll get 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and a tier 2 god item. Again, I have all the items, so I end up getting another 1,000 XP. In every major town, you will find Retta and his Nomad's Bazaar. Yep, 1,000 years before the events of Valhalla. He sells carbon crystals, which are used to upgrade your gear later on to higher levels. I always tell you never buy them. There's plenty of them all around. And he also sells Heka chests. The Heka chest is a way of gambling. It's possible to get a legendary or an epic item. In this game, legendary items are better. and you can get duplicates of them and sell them off. At around 8 p.m. Eastern every night, he will give you a brand new daily quest, and all you have to do is just follow the quest, go out there, complete the task. This one is missing worker, and of course we cannot mess with this worker until we defeat these lions that are coming. That's probably what killed them. Once you do, you could interact, and of course Bayek says this is his man, we need to go back to Retta. You can go back to Retta anywhere as long as it's close. He'll give you 1500 XP and a Heka chest. This one I got legendary or epic item. It's not as good as legendary, so I'll just sell that off. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you soon.